Picture a public meeting where the person speaking is suddenly sprayed with an unknown substance. People around her are alarmed. They're urging her to stop, to step away, to get checked. Instead, the speech continues. That decision, to press on in the middle of a potential security incident, is what makes this moment worth paying attention to. Not because of the attacker, but because of what it reveals about how our political system absorbs disruption, deflects accountability, and moves on as if nothing happened. This took place at a Minneapolis Town Hall involving Representative Ilhan Omar. And the most telling part isn't the chaos.
And DHS Secretary Kristi Noem must resign or face impeachment. I don't know.
Oh my God, he sprayed something on her.
I need a napkin to know nothing.
No. You need to go get checked.
No, we will continue. These fucking assholes are not going to get away with it.
You need to go get checked. You don't know what. That's whatever it is smells so bad. She needs to go get checked. I don't know.
That's what they want.
It's not about him, Ilhan. It's not about him. It's about your safety. No, he sprayed something on you. You need to go get checked. Yeah, and it smells terrible.
We're going to keep talking. Just give me 10 minutes. Just give me 10 minutes. I beg you. Please don't let them have the show. Please don't let them have the show. Please don't let them have the show. Here is the reality that people like this ugly man don't understand. We are Minnesota strong, and we will stay resilient in the face of whatever they might throw at us. Everybody settle down. I'm going to finish my remarks. It is important for me to continue to lead my Democratic colleagues in demanding her resignation. And like I said, if she does not resign, we are going to introduce articles of impeachment. This moment in U.S. history, and particularly in Minnesota, requires all of us to be working together to preserve our democracy. When we say we are going to put our lives on the line for what is our right, we mean that. Last week, my Republican colleagues put forth a Homeland Security funding bill that includes $28 billion for ICE.
The central line comes when Omar is urged to stop for her own safety and responds, "Please don't let them have the show. We're Minnesota strong, and we will stay resilient in the face of whatever they might throw at us." That's the emotional peak of the clip. And it resonates because most Americans understand the instinct behind it. Don't reward bad behavior. Don't give in to intimidation. Don't let disruption dictate the agenda. But here's the tension. This wasn't just heckling. It was a physical act involving an unknown substance. At that point, the issue shifts from symbolism to responsibility.
And Border Patrol. I refuse to greenlit funding for a rogue agency that escalates violence, operates above the law, and opposes our most basic freedoms. I've already stated tonight, ICE is shooting people in broad daylight, beating up teenagers, spraying tear gas on peaceful protesters, ripping people out of their cars and homes without warrant, racially profiling people based on their accent, taking kids from schools and abducting people, shipping them far away detention camps with brutal conditions and no due process. We cannot treat this as business as usual. That's why I led the entire Congressional Progressive Caucus in opposing this bill. And we as a caucus adopted an official position, and now we have gotten all of the Democratic senators to agree to that position and hold ICE accountable. But this president's lawlessness does not stop with ICE and border enforcement. We are seeing how he's threatening Greenland and Venezuela and Iran and Cuba and Colombia. He has already taken lives in the Caribbean, and we wanted to pass a war powers resolution to hold him accountable. We are hoping for our Republican colleagues to grow a backbone and come on the right side of history. The last DC update I will mention before I take questions from you is that the House took up legislation from Minnesota member Representative Stauber that would open up hundreds of thousands of acres in our beautiful Boundary Waters to mining development. The Boundary Waters is the most visited wilderness in the U.S. It features peaceful, remote areas, one of the world's largest dark sky sanctuaries, and it is home to unique ecosystems, including several endangered species. And my beautiful children go hiking there and canoeing, and so it is personal to me to preserve it, not just as Minnesotan, but as a mom. Many of my colleagues here, especially Councilwoman Warren, mentioned the fact that constituent work is the backbone of what we do as your representatives.
This moment isn't about bravery or weakness. It's about whether our institutions are built to pause when something goes wrong, or whether they just push forward and hope the optics hold. Democracy doesn't just depend on resilience. It depends on systems that know when to stop, assess, and protect the people inside them. When even obvious warning signs don't trigger a response, the cost isn't political, it's public trust.